Hey, it's Wednesday, December 13th, and Wednesday means lace knit along. However, we've had a calamity. So, probably about Thursday of last week, just as I was starting the new repeat, the third repeat of this shawl, I think I got interrupted, as I do frequently, and I put my knitting down. But I hadn't finished a row. It's very important when you're doing lace knitting to finish a row. I believe I was in the purl row section, so thought, oh, it's fine. I can just throw this down and take care of whatever had arisen. Except that when you're knitting with straight needles, yes, I found another reason why straight needles are problematic, they can come apart. And I lost probably 4 or 5 repeats in the center, went running down, and I have spent the last week off and on, mostly off, tinking back this shawl until I can figure out exactly where the run ends and where I can identify the lace pattern in good enough manner that I can start there and go back in the direction that I want to go, which is towards finishing. Now, where's my lifeline, you ask? Well, guess what I pulled out? Yeah, I've got no lifeline. So I've just got to tink back until I can find a place that makes sense. I'm immediately going to put in a lifeline because lifelines have a purpose and a reason and are effective. But if you don't use them, they don't help you. How many of you have had lessons in knitting like that? I have had to experience the swatching lesson many times until I learned that if I care, I must swatch. I have learned now that lifelines have a purpose. Stitch markers, especially in lace knitting, have and color work for that matter, have a purpose. Post-it notes on your pattern or highlighter tape on your pattern have a purpose. And sometimes some of us get cocky and need to learn those lessons all over again. So this week, there's nothing new to talk about except those items that I have just said. You need to make sure and use the tools that you have because they save your bacon and you don't waste a week ripping out your work. All right, so I'm going to show you where we stand. I still don't know where I am at on the repeat because I'm still ripping back. But I'm going to flip the camera over and aim you down at my stool so you can see the status of this situation. All right, here we are. Now, the good news is I've learned some things about the yarn. This is fine. This isn't going to tangle or anything. I can tink back and tink back and tink back. Every once in a while I wind it up. I haven't wound it for a while, so it's about time I did. I am mid-row again because I thought I should videotape this for you. I believe that in the graph, I'm going to open up the graph here. I believe that I am somewhere back to here. So I've lost half of my repeat now, and I'll have to do it again. But this time I'm going to have a lifeline in here so that I don't lose it again, especially when I start transitioning to the double points. The other thing I'm going to learn from this is that I need to put caps on these and I need to finish my row. So let that be a lesson to you. I've said it to myself many times. Let this be a lesson to you. Do what you're supposed to do, please. And I will be. So here we go. Back to where we were. And I'll repeat this again. Hopefully next week when I talk to you on Wednesday, we'll still be in Advent, but I will be on repeat 3, I hope. I'm sitting here today. So, pretty sure I've told you. So I have a new medication for lupus. And I am on my second pill, that's it, of the new regime. But last week, it just flattened me on Monday and Tuesday. And then I felt great pretty much for the rest of the week. It was gradual. But by Monday, I was zooming around. Now today, here I am, flat on my back again. I sort of feel like I have the flu. And so having a good day watching Christmas movies and knitting is pretty much all I'm up for anyway. So this is good. And tinking even more so. Tinking is easier than knitting at this point. So that's what I'm doing for the rest of the day today. Get myself caught up on this shawl and watch TV. I did start David's socks. And they're sitting next to me. I started it this morning. Here, let me reach down and get these for you. Oh, you're going to joggle because I'm holding the phone. Here. There. Let's not pull it up and pull out stitches. Here, I made a quick start on some, they're sort of cables, but they're careful cables because I find that having stretchy socks is very important. So I'm giving him a little sort of little ribbing cable here. But that's how much I've done on the first sock for David. So that's all I'm doing today. I've played with Mr. Green a bit, who's now taking a nap. And, oh, I vacuumed because I couldn't stand the fir needles in the house anymore. But that's it for the day. So I hope you're having a cozy run up to Christmas and that you're taking some time to rest and relax and repair if you need to. Remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and we're on day 13, so there is still, we're on the downhill slope to Christmas. There's what, 11 days left? Let's see, 12 days left for Christmas. 11 days of these videos, unless I choose to do one on Christmas. I probably won't. But I'll see you tomorrow. I think I have to do a wreath tomorrow, but maybe I'll cook. I don't know. We haven't done any baking. We haven't done any decorating. Isn't that crazy? Other than me making these fun wreaths and decorating presents and things like that. I'll tell you what, on days like today when I don't feel very good, I kind of feel like not putting up a tree. That's like unheard of. We do have 2 little small trees though. So if it comes to it and I really don't feel good, the small trees can go up instead of the big one. Otherwise, and anyway, regardless, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.